Today I'm going to show you some unique tech and desk gadgets that I think are really worth checking out. Why? Well, everything in this list is something I believe would make a difference to your day, whether it speeds up a process, sparks creativity, or takes your hands off a daily process. And as always, there will be links to all these products in the description below, so let's check them out. Everyone these days owns a smartphone, but like everything in this world, inbuilt storage is an expensive upgrade when it comes to these small devices. So if you own an iPhone with MagSafe and a USB-C port, I have the perfect device for you. This is the AFRO P10, a portable MagSafe SSD that is so tiny you'd probably never notice it was stuck to your phone. This puck can come in 1, 2 and 4 terabyte options. I have the 2 terabyte model, and with its included USB-C cables, you can get up to 2000 megabytes of read speeds. Why would anyone need such a device? Well, on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, I like to film in Apple Log, but unless you have external storage, you are unable to shoot log at 4K 60 frames per second. This little puck not only enables that function, but it also doubles up as an amazing storage device for any computer. Now picture this, you're sat at your laptop or tablet, scrolling through your video clips on your hard drive, and you're starting to get thirsty. A nice warm drink wouldn't be a bad idea, right? But you're so deep into your creative process that when you go to drink it, it's cold. Well, this next product solves that problem. It's the Ikago Heat Coaster Pro, and it's exactly what it says. Plug this coaster into a power socket and you can keep any drink warm to a specific temperature that you decide. And to save energy and provide a bit of safety, the built-in infrared sensor kills power to the heat pad if it fails to detect a mug or any movement within 2 hours. So for anyone who works at a desk and drinks a lot of hot drinks, this is something you might be excited to try out. Sticking with the theme of sitting in front of your screen, who doesn't enjoy listening to music or watching something in the background while working? I know I do. To aid in this, may I present to you the BM-R1 V2 near-field monitors from Drop. They come in 2 colors, black or white, but with the option to buy additional grills in a variety of colors to give you a bit of personality to your workspace. I think the sound they pump out is great. Coming from a set of Kanto YU2 speakers, I find the audio quality to be in a similar ballpark, but if I were to choose, the YU2s are slightly ahead in this regard. Where the Drop speakers do excel is in their lower price and feature set. Firstly, they take up a lot less space on your desk and include stands. The Kantos do not include stands and you have to pay for these extra. Not only do these include stands, but they can be mounted vertically or horizontally, and you can use Bluetooth or an aux cable for connectivity. This makes these speakers good for people with setups like me. I have the aux cable connected to my PC and the Bluetooth connected to my Mac. And if that didn't convince you enough, they're around half the price of the Kanto speakers, so that's something to think about. Now I don't know about you, but if I'm sat at my desk, there are times where I can get very lazy, or I just lock into some work and time can absolutely fly by. I've gone from it being a sunny day outside to pitch black and not realized. So this next item is from Aqara and it's the FP2 sensor. This sensor sets off a whole host of automations and scenes depending on the time of day and where I am in the room. So if I enter the room in the day, my desk lights will turn on to a set percentage, then at a certain time they'll increase the brightness as the light outside changes. Then at night, if I jump into bed, all the lights on this side of the room will turn off and the lights by my bed will turn on. It's opened up a whole new level of lazy but incredibly convenient solutions to my day. However, as it is Aqara, you do need one of their hubs, along with a whole host of other smart products if you plan to use these correctly and to their full potential. Luckily it works with Apple HomeKit, so once I synced all my room settings from the Aqara app, it allowed me to control anything in my Apple Home. This next gadget is actually something I dismissed when I first read the spec sheet. It's the Nebula Capsule Air, a portable battery-powered projector with Google TV built in. They kindly sent this over to me, and yes, it's only 720p, but I was actually surprised by how little I cared once I turned it on and beamed an image onto the wall. It can project up to a 100-inch screen, it has auto keystoning, which, for those of you who do not know what that means, it's when an image is beamed onto the wall at an angle, and it automatically adjusts it to be a perfect rectangle. It also has built-in autofocus, so you don't have to worry about that, a built-in speaker, and a remote which lights up at night. I can really see this being a perfect product for anyone who has a camper van as an alternative to installing a TV or monitor. Battery life isn't the best at 2 hours, but you can extend this with a power bank or by just plugging it straight into the wall with a USB-C cable, or you can pick up one of the many accessories like the capsule battery tripod to extend it to 4 hours. Additionally, there is the carry case that I do not have, and the gimbal stand to give you a greater flexibility when mounting and angling the capsule. The capsule may only have 2 hours battery, but there is one thing that will keep everything charged, and it's this small but mighty charger from Anker. This is a 250 watt GAN charger with 4 USB-C and 2 USB-A ports. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the amount of USB-C ports that this charger offers. The built-in screen gives you a clear indication of how much wattage is being drawn, which is great when you want to test if a product actually charges at the claimed rates that they do. USB-C 1 charges at 140 watts, while 2 to 4 charge at 100. A USB-A port can also charge at 22.5 watts when used exclusively. Another great feature, if you happen to be charging a lot of power-hungry devices, is the ability to prioritize a port. So if you happen to have a lot of devices like your phone or laptop plugged in and you need one of them to be charged a lot faster than the other, you can simply select port priority with a control dial on the side. It doesn't end there. It's controllable using the Anker app, so you can access it from anywhere. It has a built-in clock screensaver, which makes it a perfect desk accessory, and it's so small and takes up barely any space. Saying that, I would love to see Anker bring out a Thunderbolt 5 dock with a screen like this in a similar size package. Throw in an SD card slot, a couple of Thunderbolt 5 ports, Ethernet, DisplayPort, and an audio jack, and you've got yourself a customer in me. If you're looking for something a little less expensive and straight to the point, and you need something for your phone or AirPods, you can pick up this Ugreen Uno charger. It's small, it folds up, has a MagSafe charger so you can take full advantage of standby mode on your iPhone, and behind is the perfect place to slot your AirPods. Just like the Anker charger, it features a screen, however it's more aimed at bringing a fun look to the product with a cute animation as opposed to real information that some people may appreciate. But I'm not done with chargers. One of the main questions I get asked about my desk setup is what my iPad Pro is mounted to, and it's this, the Kushu magnetic charging stand. The reason I really like this product is that it uses the 3-pin port that the Magic Keyboard case interacts with to charge your iPad. The magnets are incredibly strong and I have no worries about my iPad ever falling off, and it's fully articulating. So when I want to dock my iPad and use it with universal control or as a second screen for my Mac, I don't have to take up any desk space. I can simply float my iPad wherever I want it. And finally, I can't make a video about unique tech that can change your life or improve it without mentioning something related to 3D printing. And the A1 Bedslinger is a very good entry-level printer from Bamboo Lab. It is absolutely incredible. It's one of the more popular 3D printers, and for good reason. Everything about it is designed from the ground up to make your 3D printing experience simple and easy. Download a file, load it up in the app, hit print. Having this printer really does open up a world of creativity and choice. Makerworld, Printables, and Thingiverse have thousands of free designs available to print for almost anything you could want or think of. I've made 2 dedicated videos on some of the amazing things I've been able to print for Apple devices and my desk setup. Some other examples of things I've printed are this key holder so I don't rip my pockets, a carry case for my Rode Wireless Go 2s, an SD card holder, plant pots, more toolboxes, and storage slots for specific items using the Gridfinity system. 3D printing has gone from this niche hobby for a select few to being easily accessible for everyone. You don't even have to know anything about design to get use out of a 3D printer. In my opinion, everyone should own a 3D printer, and if you're starting out, the A1 is a perfect beginner printer at a reasonable price. But be warned, once you start, you really don't stop with 3D printing, and it can get very messy and expensive. And that's everything I have to show you today. I might make some more videos like this in the future if I find any products that I think would make an actual difference to your day or are worth checking out. If you have found anything in this video interesting or worth buying, check out the links in the description. Thank you.